Many gardeners hang up their shovels once the spring and summer gardening seasons wind down, but fall can be our busiest garden season. Temperatures are more forgiving, we get more rainfall, and there are fewer insects to deal with, so it's an ideal time to garden. There are many things that we can grow only in the winter season, like greens, cilantro and lettuce, kohlrabi, turnips, onions and garlic, and don't forget kale. Next spring, you'll be wishing that you'd added some daffodils, tulips, Dutch iris, or fragrant hyacinths to your garden. The time to buy them and plant the bulbs is in the fall. They'll be building strong roots all winter to support those showy blooms in the spring. Bulbs like tulips and hyacinths need weeks of refrigeration to bloom well, so you need to buy them early enough to give them this cold storage that they need. Wildflowers are planted in the fall too. Add more blooms to keep bees, butterflies, and other insects happy, and for your own enjoyment too. Many of the spring blooming perennials are divided in the fall, so daylilies and iris that are too crowded will fail to bloom, as will crowded spring blooming bulbs like daffodils and Dutch iris. So lift them out, prepare the soil with compost and amendments, and give them some room to bloom again. Fall is also an excellent time to plant trees, shrubs, and hardy perennials. Milder fall temperatures and more rainfall let new plants get a good root system established so that they're ready to handle the soaring heat of summer after about a 6-month head start. You can choose your red oaks and maple trees and other showy fall color plants in fall when you get to see their color as they're changing in their nursery container. Some red oaks are brilliant reds and oranges, while others are just a ruddy brown, so you get to find out what it's going to have. Getting spring flowering shrubs and vines planted in the fall allows them to get their roots established before they're stressed by their bloom cycle in spring. Wisteria, trumpet creeper, mountain laurels, and spirea are all good candidates for fall planting. That head start will give them time to shine in spring. Tender perennials that can be somewhat iffy here in winter are best left for spring planting. When these plants are dormant in winter, it's very easy for their roots to rot in the soil with a prolonged cold and wet spell. So wait until spring to add lantana, firebush, plumbago, bird of paradise, and tender salvias. Once they're well established after spring planting, they can handle the stress of winter. You want to make sure all your plantings are well mulched with compost and with wood mulch to keep them warmer and more moist in winter. Mulching while the soil is warm gives plants more protection. Consider planting cover crops like elbon, rye, vetch, or other winter peas to improve your garden beds if you're not going to grow as many vegetables during the fall and are scaling back your planting areas. Perennial rye seeds can be overseeded over lawns that are sparse to keep winter weeds from taking over. Mowing the grass all winter will add organic material to improve water retention and soil health all winter, and you can collect the grass clippings on some of your mowings to make a nitrogen-rich compost with your fall leaves. Annual rye is much cheaper, but it grows much faster and requires more mowing than perennial rye, and I like having a little downtime from weekly mowing chores. Fall is no time to put away your garden tools. I find it's the busiest time of year for me. For Backyard Basics, I'm Trisha Shirey. Thanks for watching.